This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone is managing well under the current circumstances. I'd like to dedicate today's session L'iloi Nishmas Elka Gittel Bas Yisrael Mordechai, who is a mother of someone who davens in our shul, Rabbi Aryeh Peretz Kraut. He's the father-in-law of our good friend Stephen Farbman, and Rabbi Elka Gittel Bas Yisrael Mordechai was nefteres on Purim, and unfortunately, because of the current circumstance, her children were not able to say Kaddish during the week of the Shiva because there are no allowed gathering of minyanim in our neighborhood. So we want to dedicate this learning session L'iloi Nishmasa. She should have an Aliyah B'Gan Eden, and she should be a Melitza Yeshara for her whole family, Ad Bias Koel Tzedek, for her sons Aryeh Peretz and Tzvi Michael, for Simchas Anachas, for all time. So I want to discuss what is a proper perspective and frame of mind that a person should try to deal with the current circumstances. We certainly take this very seriously. Not to take it seriously would be irresponsible. We are concerned. But panic, the pasuk says, Pachadu b'tzion chatoim. Sinners are in panic. How should a Baal Bitachon deal with the current circumstances? David HaMelech in Tehillim, when David HaMelech was struggling with a challenge, with what perhaps might be an overwhelming circumstance, when David HaMelech sensed that his neshama was somewhat anxious, David HaMelech would speak to his neshama. David HaMelech would speak to his soul. David HaMelech addresses his soul. We say this in Hallel. David HaMelech says it to his soul. Shuvi nafshi limnuchaychi. Return my soul to my repose, to my state of tranquility. David HaMelech is urging his neshama. Don't be worried. Don't be in panic, in mania. Shuvi nafshi limnuchaychi. Return my soul to your respite. Ki Hashem gamal alaychi. Because the salvation that I'm hoping for, the Yeshua I'm hoping for, Hashem has already bestowed upon me. David HaMelech allowed his soul to soar and to hope and to believe that the Yeshua was so close to coming that it was as if it had already come. Hashem gamal aloichi. Hashem had already bestowed the Yeshua on me. And therefore that allowed David HaMelech's soul to return to its natural state of tranquility and serenity. There's a beautiful pasuk in Tehillim where David HaMelech also using really is the psychological tool of auto-suggestion and imagination. David HaMelech says in the Shir HaMalois, in Parak Kuf, Lamed, Aleph, Parak Kuf, Lamed, Aleph, Pasuk Beis, David HaMelech conjures up such a image of calmness, a soothing image. David HaMelech says again in a times of that would rock and shake the tranquility of a regular person. David HaMelech says, I would conjure up the following image. Emloi shivisi, if I would not place, v'daimamti nafshi, and imagine my soul. David HaMelech imagined the following very vivid illustration, an image. Ke gamul alei imai, like a suckling baby from his mother. Ka gamul alei nafshi, like a baby that feeds from its mother. That is what I imagine my soul. David HaMelech conjured up the very vivid and powerful image of a baby feeding from his mother. What is more soothing? Who is in greater serenity and tranquility than a child in the loving embrace of its mother, its protector, its guardian, with so much love and so much tender care, protecting the child, nourishing the child. There's no greater image of tranquility. David HaMelech conjures up this image. When things challenge his peace of mind, David HaMelech says, no, I go back to that picture. I imagine myself in the loving embrace of the Rebbeinu Shalom, who is guarding me, protecting me, nourishing me, shielding me from any trouble. And this allowed David to regain his peace of mind and his repose under the most trying circumstance. Sometimes a person feels, Bitachon, yeah, I trust in Hashem that Hashem could save me, that Hashem has the ability to protect me. But maybe I am not worthy, maybe I am undeserving. Maybe I have chata, maybe I have shortcomings Maybe the Rebbe Shalom is going to punish me. No. The midah of bitachon allows a person to trust in HaKadosh Baruch Hu, even if they're undeserving. By the scenario, the situation with the Meraglim, where Klal Yisrael was afraid, they were fearful to go into Eretz Yisrael. What were they afraid of? They certainly had emunah that Hashem had the yichaylas and the ability to save them. They didn't doubt the capacity of the power of Hashem. But the Chavetz Chaim explains what Bnei Yisrael were worried about was, yes, Rebbe Shalom could perform miracles to help them overcome the powerful giants of Canaan, but maybe they were personally undeserving of the miracles of Hashem. Maybe they were unworthy. Maybe they had chataim, of which rendered them unfit for Hashem's special hashgacha. So Yoshua and Kaleb just say 4 words. No, you're making a big mistake. You don't have to be a tzaddik to be eligible for Hashem's miraculous intervention. Ach b'Hashem al timroidu. Just don't rebel against Hashem. Hashem doesn't say, I'll only save you if you're a tzaddik. Hashem says, I will save you as long as you're not a moired. Even if someone is a choyte, even if someone sins b'shoigeg, or maybe even sometimes l'tei avain. As long as a person doesn't do it as a merida, says the Chavetz Chaim from this pasuk, Ach b'Hashem al timroidu, we see that a person has the ability to say to Ribbon Shalom, as long as I'm not a moired, maybe sometimes I'm nichshal, I have the right to put my faith in Hashem, that Hashem will miraculously pull me through any situation, any jam, any difficulty, any chayli, any challenge. That's the midah bitachon. A person has the right to have bitachon in Hashem, even if they're not a tzaddik, even if they're a rasha. And certainly us, who we all try our best, we all have the right, as members of the Am HaNivchar, loyal members of the Am HaNivchar, Yerei Moshlem, we have the right to imagine ourselves in the loving embrace of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that Hashem is soothing us, Hashem is calming us. We have the right to say, Ki gamal aloichi, that the Yeshua is so certain, it's like it's here already. And that will gain us an extra measure of peace of mind in these times. And when a person is level-headed, they're able to perform mitzvahs, they're able to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and they're able to continue their avodas Hashem b'menuchas hanefesh, which is the most important midah that we need during these times. And the zechus of our bitachon in HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we should be zoicha to a Yeshua and a geula, a refuah, lanu l'chol Yisrael. Amen. Now we're going to say Tehillim.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.